Hello YouTube, what's going on? The eSight guy here, back with another video. Many of you have asked me to make a video about what it's like to see without eSight, and then some of you have asked me to make a video on what it's like to see with eSight. So what I'm going to do is put in the video, once it's edited and so forth and up on YouTube, a representation of how I see with how I see without eSight, and then I'm going to try to put in here how I see with eSight. Now, how I see with eSight will be used, an image will be used for my eSight 4, because eSight Go does not take pictures as of yet. Some of you have been asking, when is that going to happen? When will that be? That I don't know, because they are still under development. And some of you have also been asking me to make a video on, what is eSight Go? How does it look? What does it look like? Can you describe it differently? So I'm going to follow through with that request. And, what does the device come with, and so forth. So I'd like to go over that a little bit first. So first things first, what is eSight Go? What is it for? I mean, how do the common question that I get all the time is, how do they work? So eSight Go or eSight glasses are a device that allow the visually impaired or legally blind to be given 20/20 vision or better, in my case, 20/20 vision. It allows the person to see clearly when they put the device on. And the way it works is, it takes an image from the camera, and when I say the camera, it's right here on the front of the glasses. This is the headset. I'll unfold it here. This is the wearable piece, and I'll put these on here in just a minute, but this is the wearable piece. And this right here being the camera, it takes a standard image of what you're looking at in front of the camera, and algorithms and circuits and so forth pick up what you're looking at in real time and present it to the user onto two screens. Now, the screens that I describe in all my videos in the glasses are right here that I'm describing to you. Now, these are not powered on. So what I'm going to do now is put these on and show you exactly how I put these glasses on a daily basis and how they work. So the first thing I would do is slide these on like this. Now, if I need to take a break or anything to take these off or whatever, I'd put them on my neck like this. They can hang here comfortably, and I would have no issues. Now, the second thing to put them on is I would go like this. You slide them on your head like this. And then at the back of my neck, there's a strap that I push down on, a string, like a string for a drawstring bag type of a string. You press on that button and tighten down your strap for tension. Now, the beautiful part about these are, people say, well, how do you get power? How do they turn on? Right here, this is the cable that connects the battery to the unit. And this right here is the neck battery that everyone was asking about. It connects via USB-C, so the battery will go here over my neck like this, and it will just sit right here on my neck comfortably. So I take the cable that I just referenced, plug it into here like this on the side of the glasses, into the USB-C port right here on the side of the unit, and then take the other side of the cable and go to the back of the battery, plug it in to the battery, and within a few seconds or so, I would say about 1 to 3 seconds, I've timed this, in about 1 to 3 seconds or so, depending on the boot up time. eSight wants to say that it has a fast boot up time. From my personal standpoint as a user, it takes it a good 3 or 4 seconds, maybe even sometimes 5 seconds, depending on the timing to boot up. It's not the boot up time depends on really varies, I guess you could say. So right now it's booting up. It does have the eSight logo on the screen, eSight by Gentex Corporation. So it is booting up. So here in just a minute, it's going to go on, and the glasses are now officially on. They are turned on. So right now what I'm going to do is show you how I see. Now that I have the ability to do that, I will, hopefully this cooperates with me here, and I'll be able to do that. This will give me the ability to show you how I see. So hopefully here, I will be able to do that now. I'm hoping it will let me do that. I'm hoping that it will. Let's hope and pray that it does. Going to enter my Wi-Fi password here. Bear with me. Sorry about that. Hoping that it does. It's connected, so hopefully I don't get any errors. And there we are connected. So what you're seeing on my screen here on my iPad is how I see using the eSight Go. Okay, just for an example, I will, well, yeah, you're looking at me right now on your screen. This is the eSight Go app on my iPad. I'm going to turn on my computer, and you'll see that I'm looking at my computer screen right now. I'm able to zoom in, zoom out, do all kinds of things. But this is how I see using eSight Go. This is the actual camera. This is how everything looks inside the camera. I can take this app. It has a remote within the eSight Go app. I can do all kinds of things with this. I don't mean to bore anybody with this, but I wanted to kind of give you an example of how I see, and I'll keep this very brief, but that's how the app works. The app you can control the glasses within the app, and you can show people how you see. You can show other people what you're looking at. Hopefully you're still able to see this okay. I'm not sure if you are or not, but again, I'm just showing you an example of how I see. I'll do another more in-depth video down the road here, but that is how the eSight Go app works. It's called eSight Companion for the eSight Go. It's available on the Google Play and the App Store for Apple. So eSight Companion is the eSight Go app. So that's how the app works. So what you're seeing is what I'm seeing in my glasses right now. So that's how crisp and clear the camera actually is. Yes, it is a Google, I know it's a generic Google search engine, but I wanted to show you how it actually looks on a computer screen to me in my eyes. So again, that's how the eSight Go app looks and feels to me. And this is how it feels to me in my world using the eSight Go. So I'm also asked, a lot how, I'm also often asked quite a bit, well, how do people see, what do people see me as? And when I'm asked that, I say, well, what do you mean? And I say, they say, well, people say, is this your new normal? And I say, well, yeah, because being visually impaired that's not going to change at all. I'm going to be that way for the rest of my life. Well, how do people treat you? And most people in my community know who I am and know me, by name, and know that, I have, I've dealt with this all my life. So I don't have a lot of issues, but for those that don't understand what this is, this technology has changed, my life in many ways, and it's my mission now to help other people. But anyway, back to the first introductory question to this video. How do I see without eSight? Just imagine, what it's like to walk around in a pale, blurred, darkish world every day. and that's how I see. Now, at some point in the video, probably right about now, the video is going to pause. A picture has been dropped in this video, and I'm going to take a pause here, and I'll be right back. And right now is a picture of how I see using, or how I see without eSight Go. You'll see that here in just a second. So I'm going to take a pause here, and you'll see how I see using eSight Go. So I'm going to pause the video here and be back in just a second. Okay, I've returned. As you saw there in the video, or in that picture, that is how I see using the, not using any eSight at all. It's that pale, blurred, dark world. That is how I see around me. I can't see faces. I can't see, the trees. What that is a picture of land that my dad owns. It's a field. And, I can't see that land at all. Now that's of course edited, and to make it, that's a representation of how I see. That's not how I see actually, but that gives you an idea of how bad my vision truly is. But faces and distance, and it's all broken up. It's not, detail to me is not there. So this has given me the ability to see like everybody else. I can sit here and type on the computer and just for example, I am so sorry about that, you guys. Sorry that the video got interrupted. I had to plug my phone in. So anyway, as I was saying, just for example, today I was at Pizza Hut today and was able to read the menu with my eSight glasses with no issues. I used these in church today and was able to do a full, do my PowerPoint work with these, and just, these are absolutely amazing. Previous eSight models had a different camera in them, and had an issue with graininess and an issue with image stabilization. But this is all changed with eSight Go. There's image stabilization in here. The camera is much more crisper, much more clearer. These are just a game changer. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that these will work for everyone, because they don't, honestly. A lot of people that I know have tried them and they just didn't work for them. I'm not saying that they will work for everyone. They worked for me, and they worked for a couple of other friends of mine. A lot of people ask me, what is the cost of eSight? The original cost of eSight when I first got them in 2016 was $15,000. That was eSight 2. eSight 3, I traded mine in and got them for a little bit less than that. I believe they were $1,000 with a trade-in credit. eSight 4 was $5,950 with a discount. And these I paid $4,950. Now, very often I'm asked, well, how do I get help? How do I get fundraising help with that? And that's how I got all my glasses, except eSight 3. I was able to save up and get eSight 3 on my own. But eSight 2 and eSight 4 and this one were all, I had fundraising help to get those. So the best way to get help for something like this, or any low vision technology for the legally blind or visually impaired, because it's all very expensive and most of it is not covered by insurance, if any at all, is reach out to your local Lions Club, reach out to your churches, or if they're willing, talk to family and friends. I did that for all of my fundraisers, but this one for the eSight Go, I reached out to my local Lions clubs in my district, which is District 13 OH1, and talked to them. And I went to almost all of them that I could get to and speak to personally for meetings at their meeting nights, and spoke to them about what I was fundraising for. And almost all of them responded with a donation. And later in the month, of course, I started this fundraiser in the summer of 2023 and finished it in toward the beginning of this fall of 2024, in August. Actually, August of 24 is when this fundraising was finished, and I received my eSight Go on September 26th, 2024. So, there is hope. And this technology has given me hope. And I want others to know that it will give you hope. I'm not saying you have to go out and spend money to get hope. But this is an option for people who don't have, maybe you're looking for something, pardon me, maybe you're looking for something to be able to see better. Just a couple of key points. You cannot drive with these. Absolutely no driving with these at all. You will not be given. You cannot be issued a driver's license with these. That's the biggest key point. Walking with these, I'm getting better with that. I would recommend walking with them off if you can, and then putting them on. And maybe you can walk around the store with them, but crossing streets, I wouldn't recommend that. I'm going to try that eventually when I'm comfortable with it, but I wouldn't suggest it right away. I'm still working on teaching myself how to do that safely. But yeah, these are definitely a godsend for myself and many other people. So I want to just take the opportunity to thank everybody for tuning in to tonight's video and understanding what I'm about. You can follow me on Facebook at the eSight Guy. I have Twitter, and I also have this YouTube channel. So if you'd like to reach out, send me a message on Twitter, you're welcome to do that. Or, well, it's X now, but you can follow me on X. You can follow me on Facebook. You can comment on my videos, and we can reach out that way. But I'd love to talk with some folks and get to know some of you folks on some of these social media platforms, and share the joy that this technology has brought me, and has brought several of my friends as well, and just to show that there is hope for people right here. And I live in Ohio, in Northwest Ohio. I live in a town called Bryan, Ohio, which is in Northwest Ohio. For those watching, we are the home of Spangler Candy Company and Ohio Art Company. We're at the top of Ohio, in Northwest Ohio and Williams County, and that's where I live. So again, thank you all for watching. I look forward to the next video. And again, thank you all for your continued support of my channel. Please remember to click the notification bell to subscribe for more videos. And I look forward to the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.